ISBM, your first step towards right career.
So the next chapter is the formal and informal channels of communication. Formal and informal channels of communication. So first of all, communication. I am not alone. I knock and someone knocks back. Perhaps if we could devise a code, we could send memos. So it is very important that you communicate with each other, and you can never be alone. You always require the other person to talk to you always, and there should be always someone who should knock back at you. So this is very important in life. Now, the role of communication in organizations. So first of all, what is the key purpose of communication? Now we are going towards business communication because we have understood what is communication, what is effective communication, what are the communication skills, what are the do's and don'ts of communication skills, and we have also understood the different types of non-verbal communication. And now we move to the role of communication in organizations. How and what role does communication plays in an organization? The communication in an organization is for business purposes. I'll repeat, the communication in an organization is for business purposes, and so it is called as business communication, because it is the communication used in the organization is related to business, and so it is called as business communication. What are the key purposes? Let us see the key purposes. One is to get others to behave in the desired fashion. You would like your employees to behave in the way you want them to behave. And the second is to achieve coordinated action, so that all the employees behave in a similar way and they are in coordination and work in conjunction with each other. So then you require this communication to set a common rule for all the employees to work, and for a common way in the employees which the employees should follow. So this is the role of communication in organizations. So we go to the systematic sharing of information, interpersonal side with the focus on interpersonal relations between people. So the interpersonal relations. What are interpersonal relations? Interpersonal relations are the relations between two persons. What relation one person is having with the other person is his interpersonal relation with the other person. So this interpersonal relation is very, very important, and it gives us information about the behavior and attitude of one person towards the other. So the communication is a key process underlying all aspects of organizational operations. An organization cannot operate until and unless it has a proper communication system within the organization. An organization cannot succeed without a good communication system within the organization. Our organization will fail if the communication system is not proper, if the channels of communication are not properly governed, because it is through a proper and systematic communication system in the organization that the organization can grow. If there are no timely meetings held, if the employees are not told about the policies, the rules and regulations of the organizations, if the employees are not told about the future goals and plans of the organizations, if the employees are not told about the code of conduct, they will not behave in accordance with what the management wants to behave. And because of that, there would be a big lacuna created in the company and the productivity will decrease. So, students, it is very important to have a proper communication system within the organization. The employees need to communicate with the management. The management needs to communicate with the employees. The employees need to communicate with each other. The subordinates need to communicate with their bosses. The bosses need to communicate with the subordinates. So there are different channels of communication working in the organization simultaneously. And these different types of communication are very, very important in the organization, without which the organization cannot perform. If there is not any plan or strategy for the working of the organization will fail. So you require a definite strategy, a plan, a communication is important. If the employees are facing problems but there is no one to listen to their problems, the employees will leave the organization. They will feel dissatisfied. Their morale will be low because there is no one to listen to them. They feel very alone in such an environment. They don't get the feeling of belongingness. They feel very, hurt that There is no one to listen to their grievances. So without communication, it is not possible. There should be a